What's up, everybody? Hey, how we doing? Welcome to an early edition of Knife Hands. Hey, how do I sound, guys? I finally figured out the issue that was going on why in the hell my audio would be so freaking quiet. So fucking quiet. I'm not trying to be careful right now. I'm not monetizing this live stream. My audio was so damn quiet for so damn long, and I finally figured out it was a StreamYard issue. StreamYard is not working right on Chrome as we normally would. So yeah, I'm over here on Firefox now, and apparently the audio is working better. 5x5. All right, thank you very much. Love you guys very much. Thank you. This is gonna be a very chill stream. I popped that onto comments on X and on the post on YouTube. Yeah, I went through a little medical procedure yesterday. I'm taking it nice and easy, nice and chill. Nothing crazy. I figured do this show early tonight so I can just kind of relax later tonight. It's 5 o'clock right now. It's freaking dinner time. Thankfully, I ate a little bit earlier. This is gonna be really chill. I do have some stuff I want to talk about. I definitely want to at least catch up on a lot of the shit that was going on, obviously, in this last week. A lot of craziness out there. I mean, people are freaking losing their damn minds, burning Trump hats and everything. It's like, I get it. I'll give my opinions, man. I'll give my opinions, but it's craziness out there, man. I'm in the mindset, like I learned this mindset from Dan Bongino himself. Whenever stories are out there, and just give it some time and see how things trickle down, see how things develop. And that's what I want to do right now before I lose my mind and I say, fuck Trump, I'm done with this. Let's burn it all. There's no winning in that. It's dumb. I get why everyone's upset. I absolutely am upset. I want the Epstein files released. But at the same time, again, I'll get into it, man. I'll talk about it, but you guys know me. I mean, you guys out there who've been watching me long enough, you know that I'm not going to just jump to assumptions or anything. I want to let things kind of feed out and see where things go. So I think we are properly live on Instagram now. I think at least it shows that we're live, but I'm looking at my Instagram on my app on here and I'm not seeing anything. So I don't know if anybody out there uses Instagram. Can you pop over there real quick and let me know what the hell's going? If we actually are streaming live over there. Otherwise, we are live over here on YouTube. Wayne Rowe says, "Congratulations on your January assignment surgery, Adam. Praying for a speedy recovery for you, sis." Excuse me, I'm not divulging what my procedure was yesterday, but it may or may not have been a penile reduction due to painful back issues. All right, just gonna say that. That's all I'm gonna say. Bubba motherfucking Ford is over on X. Yo, what's up, man? Thank you, Wayne. You didn't see that opening yet? We did that opening last time Courtney was on. That was all from the grand finale of the Army 250th celebration parade and all that good stuff. So Pope Metallic's in the house. So you thank you other you there Marine queer. Yeah, thank you. You guys are such awesome fucking assholes. I love you. Let's get into. I just want to talk about some shit, talk about some fun stuff, and a couple of obviously some of the more serious stuff. We'll get into it. I forgot to scroll down. So Bubba motherfucking Ford is over here on the YouTube side now. Looking good on Instagram. Okay, so we are live on Instagram. I didn't even see. I've got a thing over here. Like I didn't even see a number pop up to show that there's anybody watching over there. But if we are live, good. It'll be the first time. Didn't realize this before. They finally put a comment up on top of StreamYard here that when you go live on Instagram, you actually have to have the page open, and there's a button up there that says "Go Live." There we go. Okay, all right. What's up, Wayne Rowe? Okay, just joined. It just now said that. Awesome. All right, so we're live for the very first time ever on Instagram, everybody. Yay! We'll see if that actually adds up to anything. What's up, Shia's in the house? What's up? Happy to have you here. Oh God, what more gay shit does Popo say? I mean, I'm not saying I wouldn't, but I'm definitely not calling you after. Good stuff. On here, on time. Yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, I mean, I'm super fucking early. We're doing this at 5 o'clock. Normally, I mean, 5 o'clock Central Time. Normally, I do this at 7. But I'm taking easy, man. I'm not even drinking tonight. If you guys want to drop some super chats, all I've got is water, though. I'm actually trying to be good to my body. I'm trying not to hurt myself. So I am trying to be good. So I'm just drinking water tonight. No alcohol, no getting fucked up. But I will still honor all of your super chats. And if you put in 20, I'll still play the video. And fuck it, I got my shot glass. Yeah, I'll do a shot of water for you. Obviously, anybody out there, if you want to play along, you can play along with the drink game rules as you do wish. I forgot to do this. I always want to make sure to put our sponsorship. Let me put the sponsorship up on here because the Alex Jones store is one of the is like, as far as it goes with affiliations, sponsorships, anything like that, we've never had anything as successful as the Alex Jones store. I had no idea how it was going to go, but as soon as I started even putting these advertisements on like our Tom McDonald reaction videos, which Tom's coming out tomorrow, new video tomorrow, everybody. So stay tuned for that. We're going to have another reaction to Tom freaking McDonald next week. I mean, tomorrow. Jeez. This is actually what I'm talking about, the Alex Jones store, because I'm actually going to do something unique here that I haven't done yet. All I've had today was a cup of coffee in the morning. I've had no other supplements or anything. Usually just one cup of coffee doesn't do very much to me. But like when I'm getting ready to do a show, like I might take like a half a thing of freaking like pre-workout, and I've got like my memory supplements, and then I've got my methylene blue, and I usually take like a combination of all these things, and that really gets me focused. Like it's fucking amazing. It is absolutely fucking amazing with all that shit. Well, I'll be able to fit my dress blues by the end of this year. That's a stretch. Oh, I don't know. Even my last year in the Army, my dress blue pants weren't fitting right. We had an inspection. I think I told this story. We had a Class A inspection, and I was actually NCOIC on detail at battalion headquarters. So I didn't actually have to be in formation, but I guess the formalities ended, and I didn't realize the command sergeant major had come in the building. I was just standing there looking at the formation. I didn't have my jacket on, and I just had these super tight fucking pants, and he reamed me a fucking new one. Like, you better either lose some weight or get some new damn pants. Like, fuck. Roger, Sergeant Major. Looking like a shitbird. But what I'm getting at, yes, I just clicked it on there. Sponsored by the Alex Jones store. Go thealexjonesstore.com/vets. That'll get you some amazing products. It'll support this channel. It'll support Alex Jones, who's been right about damn near everything. Hashtag Alex Jones is right. And get some amazing products like Ultra Methylene Blue, United States, pharmaceutical grade. I'm doing this for the first time. He does this on the show all the damn time. Whenever he has a new guest on, he will, let's see if I can do this around the fucking boom mic here. Make sure you guys actually seeing this. He'll always have his guests try some of the methylene blue. And I actually haven't done this. Wait, is this the empty bottle? Oh, yeah, never mind. This is the prop bottle. I always had this one in here to show you, but I brought my full bottle that I keep in the kitchen. This is okay, so this is the actual stuff. You always want to make sure you shake it up. And I take a full dropper. A lot of the people say that you don't want to take a full dropper. For some people, because it's extremely strong, but it depends on you. I take a full dropper. Gets it all in there. It's a beautiful color. Mix that stuff up. Normally, I would recommend, if you can do a full dropper, to actually do a little bit more water than this. It does have a good vanilla and mint flavor. but it's still methylene blue still has a pretty nasty taste. I'd recommend diluting a little bit more water in this. I just want to put in this much so I can chug it down real fast. See that? Everyone thinks it's gonna stain your tongue. Just switch around a little bit of water afterwards. It's still staining. It goes away after a little while then. It does go away after a little while. It's not like it's permanent all day. Also, like I said, I didn't dilute it in very much water, so that could be a reason for that. But I wanted to do that so y'all see. Usually takes about 15-20 minutes, and this will kick in. I guarantee you guys are going to see a big damn difference. So, like I said, go ahead, click on thealexjonestore.com/vets in the video description below, or just go ahead. You can click on it right there and get yourself some awesome products. They do have sales on the methylene blue. You'll definitely get more if you. You'll get even more savings if you do like a subscription, like I do. So I get every month, but I don't take like every day. So, like I skip this next month, so I don't have too many bottles just sitting. But I highly recommend it, guys. It really is. It's the best supplement I've ever taken in my life. Absolutely amazing. And so in about 15-20 minutes, I guarantee I'll be able to give you guys a little update and see how awesome this stuff has been kicking in. So also, hey guys, this is also an AMA. Ask me anything. So I want to stay interactive. I want to stay interactive with you guys on this show today. I didn't even invite anybody on for today. I just want to just take it nice and easy. Just me and you guys. Sit here shooting the shit. What did Pope says? Yep, Sergeant Major will enforce that drag-on grooming standard every time. Yeah, he was a hard ass too. He was a really good guy though, and I was actually very sad to have heard he self-deleted himself a couple years after I left the unit there. No one has any idea why. No one has any idea why. You know, I always still have my suspicions about PSYOP. I think he actually became the group command sergeant major, so he was privy to like everything going on. And I've been very suspicious of like what was going on in psychological operations. I saw some stuff when we were on deployment that just like wasn't adding up. I'm like, are we actually intentionally doing more harm than good? Don't say that. Don't anybody out there assume that I'm saying that that's 100% sure for real, because there are like levels upon levels of what's going on. You know, we could be trying to, you know, from my view, like we're trying to do this, and then I see something negative happen, but it could actually be leading to a bigger thing that could be good. That's complicated, but that could be the case. So my point is, I don't know. So I've been very curious if I don't know if maybe like he saw something messed with him, or maybe he just had some stuff going on that, you know, you guys know what I mean. Let's see. Shia says, I would love to see Tom McDonald collab with Comanche Engines and create a Native American style song featuring traditional instruments. I have no idea who that is. I have no damn clue who that is. Yeah. Hate to hear that. We had a few in our unit go that way. It fucking sucks. Yeah, dude. Yeah, it sucks, man. It sure does. But see, something that doesn't suck though. Like I said, I just want to kind of hit on some fun stuff that's going on. Oh god dang it! Fucking StreamYard moved everything around. What do I got to hit now to share screen? Here we go. Oh my god. Because I'm using Firefox now, it's a brand new set. They're asking me allow StreamYard to see your screen. Yeah. It's giving me all these fucking options for the different screens. Do I have to do this every fucking time? Oh no. Holy shit. Okay, I'm not gonna get too mad. Let's see. Oh, all right. Share screen. Well, it's a good thing this is a good laid back show, and like I don't have like a big guest or anything like that. Because otherwise I'd be really upset. I am so confused right now. What the hell? Why it's doing this? That's not what I want to fucking share. Just got a little insight into one of my fucking video file things. By the way, I've got on the way, I found a customized microphone foam piece here. It's going to have the Vets Talkin logo right here on the side. It's going to look really fucking cool. I'm looking for it. I managed to get it right on fucking right on Amazon. Where in the fuck I am share screen, and it's not giving me my typical option. Well, this will absolutely screw everything up if I can't. Okay. So there's the correct one. This is the correct screen, obviously. No, except, oh no, that's the entire. Holy shit, you guys. I've already been having my own issues with StreamYard. I know Courtney, who's been on, she has had problems with StreamYard. Finally got things figured out. I think StreamYard now just has so much competition. They're trying too hard, too fast to try to get. Okay. Okay, here's just this page. I think they're trying to catch up to everyone, and in the process of trying to catch up, they're going too fast and they're screwing everything up. What the fuck? Firefox is not allowing me to just. All right, fuck it. I'll show this to you. Select. See, now what you're looking at here, normally, see, I got this option down here, and it would say share screen down here at the bottom. When I click that, StreamYard would pop up with a box right here that'll give you all the options of the different tabs that I have to share. It's not doing that. Instead, Firefox up here at the top, I can't show it right now, but it's popping up with this fucking option of saying, would you like to allow it to show this different screen? And it's just the different fucking screens that I have across the computer. I am completely incapable right now, it would seem, to just share my fucking tab like I normally would. Holy shit. This is really messed up, man. This is really fucking messed up. I am very damn glad that this is happening now when it's just a good chill, me and you guys in the chat shooting the shit instead of anything else. I'd be big mad right now. Let's see. I had no idea how to do this now. It looks like I can like share cameras, share video files, share images, all that kind of jazz, but I can't do much of anything else. God dang. It's wild. That's fucking wild, man. All right, well, I guess we're just gonna carry on without actually fucking sharing any video files or anything like that. So fuck it. All right. Well, I was gonna say because I'm a Packer fan and I'm still actually a Aaron Rodgers fan, and I'm very happy to see that Aaron Rodgers. I mean, he's going to Steelers. That's not new news. But T.J. Watt, who's one of the greatest tight ends in football right now, just signed to a huge fucking extension. So he is going to be catching balls from Aaron motherfucking Rodgers, which is fucking cool. I'm looking forward to that. TJ Watt and his brother JJ Watt, both Wisconsin boys themselves, having gone to the University of Wisconsin. I actually still would love to have had him go to the Packers, but that's not going to happen. But still, it'd be cool to see Aaron Rodgers go out with a bang, see if he can pull something off. Tell us about hiking at that beautiful park. Oh, well. That's usually where I like whenever I do my videos. I'm sure you're talking about the shorts. Whenever I do my videos, like my shorts, which I haven't done in a long time, it's always up at usually at Ha Ha Tonka Park, which is the biggest park at Lake of the Ozarks here. It's got a whole bunch of different trails and everything, and it's actually originally so way up on this very high cliff overlooking one of the coves of the lake. Is what's called the old burnt down castle, where they actually built a castle way up there in the early 1900s, made purely out of rock that was all mined from that area, and really really fucking cool. Ha ha Tonka. It's a Indian word from the Osage tribe. That used to live here, the Osage tribes. I can't remember what it was. Ha ha Tonka, whatever the fuck it means, but yeah, it is spelled like ha ha Tonka, exactly, Tonka truck. But yeah, so there's the old ruins up there now, so everyone calls it the old burned out down castle, and there's a lot of people who thinks like it's like an actual real medieval castle. Come on, man, where's your fucking history books at? America hasn't been here that fucking long. We haven't been around since the medieval days. So no, it's not that. It's built in the 1900s. It burnt down like very shortly after. It's kind of like people say it's fucking cursed. A lot of people say because the Osage tribe was kicked out of this area. So there's beliefs that it's like, you know, there's beliefs that the tribe like buried their dead up there on that hill. That there's a curse on the area now because of everything. So all kinds of stuff like that. But it's really cool. It's a beautiful hike up there. Very cool. Tim Hayes joined over on the Instagram side. I got to pay attention to that. Yeah, but it's a lot of fun. It's a beautiful area to go hiking at. I got a lot of fucking bug bites. Unfortunately, I got to remember to put some goddamn fucking bug spray on when I go do that stuff. Let's see. But by the way, I can already feel the methylene blue kicking in, man. I'll tell you what, when I take one full dropper, it gives me like a perfect amount of energy, but I can take 1.5, and then it's like fucking big time, like gym energy, time to go for a fucking like 100-mile run type energy. And like, I will just be going off a million miles an hour talking. But yeah, what's something else I want to talk about before I get into that main topic of update and everything. I was going to talk about, I brought this up one time. Have y'all seen or caught the Savannah Bananas banana ball yet? Let me know in the chat if you guys have been watching this stuff. I got introduced to this about 2 years ago. I went to a bar and they had this game on, and it just looked like a fucking clown show of baseball. My first impression, at least, when I saw that. But I'm a huge fucking fan now. Banana ball is amazing. It's not pro MLB fucking baseball players, but these are all guys who played college. A lot of them played in the minor leagues. To my knowledge, I don't think any of them actually played any major league baseball, but they played in the A's, the double, triple A's, and all that. And they're really damn good. And the big thing is, the guy who made it he actually started off as a minor league team, but as a team that couldn't make any money. So he started creating gimmicks to get people to come in. He started having the players would do dances, and they'd have actually like live music. Yeah, Banana Ball. It's actually called Banana Ball. The primary team that started off is the Savannah Bananas, which is actually what he initially wanted to make. He created the team called the Savannah Bananas to be a serious minor league team. it went from a huge loss. Nobody was going to these teams to they were selling out this park every single game. Every single game they were selling out because it was such a fun fan experience. And he had nowhere else to go beyond that, though, as far as finance wise. So he ended up creating another team that they could play against, and they broke away from the minor league that they were in, and he created Banana Ball. And the entire thing, think about it's like baseball's version of the Harlem Globetrotters, except the fact that they actually play these games to win with very different rules. But so, I mean, when they actually win, like there is no actual real serious, like they're not actually, it's not like there's any league standings or like a league championship at the end or anything like that. It is all about the fan experience. But at the same time, these guys are still competitors and trying to win, but they're out there doing trick plays. Like the video I was going to have ready is all of the best top trick plays that they'll do. There's one guy out there called Coach Rack. I found this guy's YouTube channel. He's one of the most popular Banana Ball. These guys are so famous. Also, they've been traveling around. They're doing world tours. Now there's like 4 teams, I think. And they do these tours all around the country. They're selling out every stadium they go to. I'm talking about full MLB stadiums. I'm talking, they've been to Fenway, they've been to Yankee Stadium, they've been up here to the Cardinal Stadium and the Royal Stadium here in Missouri, and they're selling out football stadiums too. Entire NFL football stadiums, 80, 90,000 fans. They're selling these places out. They had the, what's the band called? The American Rejects. You know how like sometimes you might have like a band will play like, you know, maybe like for a halftime show or before the game plays. No, they have the American Rejects on the fucking field playing some of their big bangers of fucking songs on the sideline while the game is playing, and then in between innings, they'll go out and do a performance right there in the middle of the fucking baseball field. The show is amazing, man. It's so much fun. If you guys haven't already, check it out. Their main source you can find on it's all on YouTube. Look up Savannah Bananas and you can find all the stuff on there. It's amazing. It's such a fun time. These guys are incentivized to try to keep things entertaining. So they'll be out there. The players will do entire dance routines. They out there and do these insane catches. Coach Rack will do a backflip catch. He'll literally backflip and catch the ball in the process of the middle of the backflip. And then there's a guy called Stilts. With the stilts on, he's like 11, 12 feet tall, and he's a pitcher, and he'll actually throw people out with these giant fucking stilts on. He'll go up and bat and get a hit, and he does this really weird, awkward run to first base, and obviously then he'll get a pinch runner after that. No, the performance is amazing, man. The entire time, they're playing music the whole time through. The audience is singing along. All the players are out there dancing. It's dancing, and it's all about the fans, dude, and it really is very cool. Chai, if you haven't already checked it out, I recommend all you guys go to Savannah Bananas, and I highly recommend you guys will have an amazing experience watching that stuff, man. I think they have a game scheduled for tonight. I'll probably be watching that later on. What's up, Sam? Military wife. You got a long name there. It's like circus baseball. Yeah. I mean, I guess you could kind of say that, but like I said, it's a lot like baseball version of the Harlem Globetrotters too, because they're out there just like doing all these awesome trick plays. There's a guy who recently they had a pitcher who was up there pitching on a unicycle. There was a pitcher who was able to pitch while doing a handstand. So he'd get up and do a handstand and then throw the ball and throw people out. It's amazing. It's an amazing experience. Absolutely. But yeah, so they've got like 4 different teams now. You know, if these guys can't make it into the MLB, and they have entertaining aspects to that, you know, they can be entertaining, they can dance, and they actually are good with, interacting with the audience and everything, then yeah, there's a lot of people. Oh, they bring on a lot of legit MLB players too, like current MLB players. And I just watched a game that they did a few months ago where the Bananas played against an entire team of former Major League Baseball stars. I mean, we're talking about tons of guys who actually have like there's so many World Series trophies was in this group. And all of these guys, all these MLB players, all these Major League Baseball guys, they all come out saying it's one of the most amazing things ever. That these, what Savannah Bananas and what Banana Ball has managed to do for baseball, it's bringing enjoyment, especially for the kids, man. It's all about the fans, but it's so much just for the kids' experience alone. These kids, I mean, they see Coach Rack and they lose their mind. They just can't wait to get a picture with him and get a signature from him. They treat him like these guys are like superstars now. They're guys that couldn't make it into the majors, but for so many fans, these guys are superstars and they couldn't be more happy about it. So yeah, it's amazing. I recommend everybody out there, check out the Savannah Bananas and Banana Ball. You will not be disappointed. Man. You know what? Keeping things on a light note. Sam, have you seen Banana? Yeah, Sam, no one else here apparently has seen Savannah Ball. Have you seen it? Banana Ball? I wish to God I could show it to you, but unfortunately this new system I'm using, I can't pull up any of the damn tabs, and that is just so annoying. Have a banana. Okay, well, Sam has friends who have seen it. Okay. Yeah, check it out, please. Check it out. Remember, it's going to look silly at first, but the more you get into watching it, you really get a kick out of it. Because, like I said, these guys are still competing. Like Coach Rack, his full name is actually Robert Anthony Cruz, but they call him Rack. So he has that as an acronym on the back of his jersey. They all go out too. Like they all wear their own like their own gimmicks. Like there's one guy in there who they call him Flash something, a black dude who's super fast at running, but I don't think he can do much else. He's just a really fast fucking runner. So that's all he's used for is to be a pinch runner. And his entire gimmick, he has all these fucking chains on and these gloves, I guess, to protect himself. And he wears a fucking like a biker helmet. And then you got other guys like one guy has like a couple of them will wear capes. They can alternate their fucking uniform however they want just to give more fun look and appearance to it. What's up, Bruce? My airborne brother. What is up? Again, everybody out there, we're just doing a chill fucking stream tonight. Early, we normally start at 7:00 my time. We started at 5:00. I started things off by taking a dose of my methylene blue here, which everybody who saw and stopped in, I'm sure you guys could tell us I hadn't had anything for a supplement today. And it just takes about 15, 20 minutes to kick in. And I think you guys can already tell in tone of my voice how well this stuff is doing, man. I recommend click on thealexjonesstore.com/vets. Get you guys some ultra methylene blue. And we are streaming for the very first time ever over on Instagram. I saw Zombie Box Reviews just joined over there. What's up? Somebody, if anybody is over there, it looks like they might have taken off. They might be coming over here. But if anybody is watching over on Instagram, drop a comment. I want to see if it'll come in on my my chat thing here on StreamYard or not. If I can highlight that. All right, let's talk about probably like the most controversial thing. This is a lot more like a Skinamax Saturday kind of thing here. I do want to address like the stuff going on Trump and everything, but I want to keep things light. So very controversial topic. I enjoyed the new Superman movie. I did. Full admission. I know. Maybe some people are thinking that's. Yeah, maybe some people are thinking that's a hot. I can't remember the. No, here's the thing. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it for what it is. I think that it's I enjoyed it as a fun popcorn movie. I totally get, like, you can watch Gary Nerdrotic and all these other hardcore people out there who are hardcore, comic book fans and everything. I get all of their criticism. I do. But I was absolutely able to go in there, have my popcorn, have my soda, and just turn off everything else and just enjoy the fucking movie, man. And I did. I do get, people saying, well, Superman was always just getting his ass kicked and he's always being put down by everybody. I can agree with that. Here's the thing is that in the movie, he's only been Superman for 3 years. It's still kind of early for him. He's had a lot of success. He in this movie was the very first time he ever lost a battle. All right. And then he gets his ass kicked a whole lot more from there on. But I get the criticism. People are saying that you need to establish that this is Superman. He is the most mighty person on Earth, and he's damn near indestructible. But everybody already knows that. We've seen, everybody has seen the many different variations of Superman. We have Superman and Lois that's going right now. It's a show that a lot of people like. I don't have a problem with it. I just haven't been able to stay on it. It's not my cup of tea. But we already know how damn near indestructible he is until he gets faced off, and won't spoil it for anybody, faced off with what he faces in that movie. And as far as the criticism goes of, well, he's always being put down. I will say is Mr. Terrific, the black character in there who he was in Days of Future or First Class, X-Men First Class. He was a black dude in that movie that got killed like right the fuck away. Go figure, you killed the black dude first. How fucking racist. But he is an amazing character. Everyone is also saying like he should get his own movie. I will say this, it should have been his own damn movie there, because he did steal the scene every single time he was on. He was fucking cool shit. But at the same time though, Superman was a fun movie. I enjoyed it. Again, I get the criticism, but it didn't ruin it for me. Is it the best thing ever? No, I'm not going to say it's the best thing ever. Christopher Reeve Superman is always going to be the GOAT. First and second movie. Anybody out there seen the Donner cut of Superman 2? Everyone is saying it is hands down way better than even the original, which Superman 2 is a great fucking movie. But apparently there's a Donner cut, like a director cut, makes it even fucking better. I gotta find that and watch it sometime. But for what it was, I think Superman was a good movie. I did. I enjoyed it. It definitely, like, when I was in the theater, now mind you, here, Lake of the Ozarks, small population, not too surprised. As the theaters are never really packed here. I mean, maybe like I watched it like maybe 5 days after it came out, but the few people that were in there, people did applause. There was a few people in the back that applause, and you could even tell like they were kind of like shy about it. It's like, oh, no one else is clapping, I guess I will. It's like, because I know everybody, you want to sit there and you want to try to act like it's the best thing fucking ever. It wasn't, but it was still good. I definitely will enjoy watching it again. I don't know if I'll buy the Blu-ray. I don't buy Blu-rays hardly at all anymore, but I'll be very happy to have it on stream and watch it here at home. I'll watch it multiple times. I think that at the end, you see whatever Atwell, you see the Supergirl, and people are criticizing because she comes in, she's drunk. If you haven't already heard, like, it's at the end of the movie, she comes in, she's drunk. I think that there's a good premise for a fun movie that's coming out next year. I think it could be fun. She's like this party girl, and I think she'll probably, obviously, there's going to be a hero's journey for that. As long as they don't make it feminist, they don't go over the top. I think it sounds like that she's gonna start off, damaged. She's fucked up. She's the damaged person. She has alcohol problems. She's out partying. And I think there's going to be, she's going to end up having to face an enemy that's probably going to change her life, and she's going to turn things around. I think it sounds like it could be a good movie. That's not a Mary Sue. They could make her the most powerful woman in the world, and it sounds like they're not going to do that. So I think there's a lot of potential here. I think that I agree with the criticisms that, like, Gary Nerdrotic has been putting out, that James Gunn, if this was anyone else but James Gunn making this movie, it could have been much better. But James Gunn and his campiness and everything, it was here and there. It was hit or miss. But it could have been better. And I am looking forward to future movies coming out with future directors and other people who might be interested in taking the reins on this kind of project and then improving on it. So I'm hopeful. I think that Supergirl is not going to do well because there's too many people who are too hurt on the whole MCU and all the feminist bullshit that's been out there. I think there's plenty of people who are just going to check out, see a female super person lead, and they're, no matter how good the movie is, they're not going to watch it. There's plenty of people with Picard season 3 who didn't watch because Picard season 1 and season 2 was such woke absolute garbage, and they missed out because season 3 was good. And I even talked to people and they said, nope, I don't care, I'm not watching it. So I don't blame people for that mentality. But they're missing out. Hopeful is a good way to approach that, I think. Yep. That's it. I'm just staying hopeful. Bruce says Donner cut is my preferred cut. Yeah. I think there's a way. I think I found there's a site that I can yo-ho-ho or sail the high seas on that movie. So I gotta check it out sometime. James Gunn isn't good with single lead movies. He can only do groups. Which is exactly what he did in this movie. That's exactly like he brought the Justice Gang, which is supposed to be the Justice League, and even they were like I said, Mr. Terrific was great. The Green Lantern character, the dude from Firefly played that. I thought he was fucking cool. I thought he was really damn cool. He was not used as well as he could have been. I thought he was a cool character. It's good. I think they're gonna call it the Justice League. It's like in the movie, it's a running joke. The Green Lantern character wants to call them the Justice Gang, and they all hate it. I think they're gonna turn to the Justice League at some point. It's in the beginning stages, is what it is. There is actually, I found this afterwards. Again, I'm not ruining anything, but you can pay attention. There's actually hints. They already throw in like that. I think it's already supposed to be known that like metahumans have been around for hundreds of years. And there's Easter eggs in there that shows that I don't think they're called the Justice League, but there's Justice League characters going back like generations of the comic books that has already existed in this universe that have like come and gone. So pay attention to that. There's little Easter eggs in there that'll show you. You'll see some of these characters in the old comic books in there. So it's good stuff. I recommend you guys, if you haven't seen the movie, check it out. You can wait till it goes on stream. I think that it's good in the theater. It's worth going. Get your bucket of popcorn out. Kids will definitely love it. The kids will eat it the fuck up. There's no doubt about that. It's very kid friendly. Nothing woke about it at all. Which just that alone is such a breath of fresh air, you know? By the way, guys, I'm not drinking today. I am recovering from my little medical procedure, so all I'm doing is drinking water. But I do have my shot glass here. I'll still honor any shots that you guys drop $20. I'll still do a shot, but it's gonna be a water. I'm not bullshitting. I'm gonna try to claim it's vodka or anything like that. I am definitely feeling that methylene blue kicking in. That's for damn sure. It's always great. Like it gives you such great clean energy, and it all the fog. It lifts your brain fog. You just feel and you can think so much more clear. It's amazing. Yeah, nothing woke. Exactly, what a relief. And we've been having so many shows coming out too. I just started watching Tulsa King season 2. What a great fucking show that is, man. It's so great. Sylvester Stallone like intentionally rips on woke culture in that show directly. Oh, it's so good. They had Jelly Roll come on because in the show, Sylvester Stallone's character, he'd been in jail for a number of years for his gang affiliation for mob stuff, and Jelly Roll, who I have seen like videos of Jelly Roll, a big fat dude, tattoos all over his face. And I've been very judgmental of him because I didn't know what the fuck he was. I don't know what I thought. I just thought like maybe he's just some like modern like another stupid gimmick artist out there. Maybe he's doing R&B or rap or something like that. And it's just stuff I didn't care about. And then recently I've been finding him more and more on shows and hanging out Pat McAfee and everything. I learned mostly about him when they did the special honoring Toby Keith. And Jelly Roll is one of the main ones on there. And I started hearing Jelly Roll singing Toby Keith songs. I'm like, oh my God, this dude's an amazing fucking singer. And he really did great honor. Like when I first saw him up there, it was like my first impression, like who in the fuck, how do you not have some of the, most amazing country artists out there? You could pick any number of these amazing country artists who were friends with Toby Keith to honor this. Instead, we got this big fat fuck with tattoos all his face. Funny for me to judge somebody with tattoos all his face when I'm one of the biggest fans out there, Tom McDonald. But I had the same impression with Tom when I first saw him until I actually heard him singing Fake Woke, or rapping Fake Woke. But Jelly Roll's on that show. Jelly Roll comes out in this big party they're doing, and everybody's like, in the show they have the store that they own has a singing recording thing in there. It's hard to explain, but Sylvester Stallone's character is going up there and they're saying, hey, you got to meet this guy. I think they tricked him like he's a janitor at this show or something like that. And it's funny as hell because Sylvester Stallone has no clue who he is. And then he's like, oh, wow, hey, that kid's actually pretty good. He might have something. Then he realizes, oh, you guys are fucking with me. All right, I see what just happened. You guys are fucking with me. So it's great. Jelly Roll, don't judge cover my book. Jelly Roll's amazing. Oh yeah, I know that now. I didn't before though. So yeah, Tulsa King is amazing. You got Landman. I still got to follow with Mobland. Gary Nerdrotic has been raving about Mobland. He's calling it like the best thing ever. I watched like the first 4 or 5 episodes of it, and then I watched like the first 3 episodes, and then I started watching Landman, and I loved Landman so fucking much more that I just had to binge through that. So I binged through the first season of Landman with Billy Bob Thornton. If you've seen the clip, he's out there scolding this fucking woke ass environmentalist woman over wind turbines and how incredibly wasteful it is. They still end up using so much oil. Their carbon footprint is bullshit. It's a complete fucking waste of everything. That clip is amazing, and the whole show is like that. It's a big fucking middle finger to all those stupid leftist environmentalists out there who have no real concepts of what this technology really is and how useless it is for what they're claiming they're trying to accomplish. Yeah. And yeah, Mobland, yeah, Wayne. I know Mobland is still good. Thing is, I lost track of it because like I started watching Landman. I got to go back and watch Mobland again for the beginning, because that's another thing is that I wasn't able to really hook into it. So I kind of really kind of lost track of the characters and what they were doing and anything. So I was kind of lost by a third episode. I'm going to go back and rewatch it from the beginning and watch it all the way through. And I guarantee, I'm sure hearing everybody, I am sure I will love it by the end. I got a little sidetracked. With the whole Landman and thing and all that. So I'll go back. I will watch it. Let's hit on now with the drama going down with the Epstein files. We talked about it briefly, I think last week, because last week I think it's amazing how fast everything is going by, isn't it? Like this whole Epstein thing with Trump, it's very fucking fresh. This just happened in the last couple of weeks, and it still already feels like this is it's like the end of the administration. Like everything just fucking went to shit just in a matter of a fucking week or two. But come to find out, actually, I saw a headline. I saw a video. Apparently, even CNN pulled up polls that Trump's favorability has not dropped. So there's all these people out there, and it's more clickbait than anything else. It's all these extremes. You've either got one extreme view or the other, and I think it's all more clickbait than anything else. I've only been hearing people saying that there's people out there, they're burning their MAGA hats and all this kind of shit. And if you're a true reasonable person who supports our president, I don't see people really going to that extreme so fucking hard, so fucking fast. I do get it that, the whole Epstein thing is a huge, massive fucking deal. And the way this administration has been handled, it has been really fucking bad. But at the same time, there is definitely more going on here than what we're seeing. I don't believe for a fucking instance that Trump is out there trying to bury this because he's in the files. Not a goddamn fucking chance, all right? There are lawyers out there. I remember there's a lawyer who they played this video on some show from before he was a fucking president, saying that when Epstein was first being convicted and looked at, Trump went to them and said, "Hey, I've talked to this guy. I've known this guy. He's been to my place. I hate his guts. Anything you guys need to know, I will let you guys know." The lawyer himself was saying he was incredibly helpful and he volunteered his information and his time to help out with the investigation. All right. I think that anybody knows when it really comes down to everything that we know is that all these New Yorkers, they all know each other. They all talk to each other. They take each other's planes. There was one time, from my understanding, it was the one time that Trump's plane wasn't working and Epstein offered to use his plane. Epstein wasn't there. It was a trip from like New York to Florida, something like that. And that was it. He never went to the fucking island, anything else like that. We all know that to be true. So it's amazing now that all these Democrats are all hopping all over this shit, largely thanks to Elon Musk trying to do this shit, trying to push, the real reason, we know what the real reason is because Trump's in the fucking files and all that bull fucking shit. It's all these motherfuckers are lying.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always?
But the big point of it is that it makes no damn sense that Trump will be trying to do what he's doing right now unless there's something else going on. I was watching a show today where they're showing like the many clips now where he's trying to say these things. He's trying to make the claims that why are we even talking about it? Or it's a nothing story. And everybody, and they're like, Donald, blink twice if you're in distress. What is going on right now? Is somebody holding you hostage? Is somebody holding your family hostage? Is somebody holding America hostage? Is there a goddamn fucking nuke under one of our major cities or something? Why would you be doing this? Nothing about this adds up. Nothing about it. One big key takeaway I'm getting from all this is him continuously saying now that it's a misnomer, or at least it's misspeaking, or maybe it's a way to get around something. I don't know. I can only make suspicions or guesses myself that he's saying that the files were created by Obama, Biden, and the CIA and all that, the same people who made up Spygate, Russia, and all that. The beliefs that are going around right now is that, think about it, Obama had the files for a long damn time. When Trump was in the administration the first time, there was not a big push to release the Epstein files. It was not one of his campaign promises. So he didn't look too much into it. This is the time where now it's been a big part of his campaign promise to get into the Epstein files, to get in there and to release them. But there's 8 years under Obama and 4 years under Biden. And God knows who it was that actually had a hold of those files because Biden didn't know what the fuck they were doing. So it sounds like the theory is, and it sounds like when Trump is saying that the files were made up, that they put something in there to sabotage Trump. That's a leading theory that I would believe. That something got put in there to sabotage Trump in some way, shape, or form. Or America. And I hate to even try to come up with those fucking kind of theories because, trust me, I'm in the same camp with a lot of other people. I am not some kind of a loyalist. All right. I'm not going to sit here and just say that no matter what, that we could have a video of Trump shooting somebody. I'm going to still sit here and say he was innocent. No, I want to hold his feet to the fire as well. I really don't like how they've been putting this out there. I think it's been terrible. A terrible way to put this out to the citizens of this country, to his voters. It's been a massive clusterfuck. And it's crazy that we've had Kash Patel and Dan Bongino. All the reports have been going out. Dan Bongino actually left the office, or at least didn't even show up last Friday. And all the reports were that a lot of it was confirmed that there was a massive blow up between Kash Patel, either between Kash Patel Dan Bongino and Pam Bondi, or at the very least, he blew up saying, I'm not going to stay here as long as Pam Bondi's staying here. And Trump came out and said that Bongino's good. He says, we talked to him. He's not going anywhere. But at the same time, Trump is still praising Bondi. And that's the big fucking confusing one too. Bondi was the AG for Florida when Epstein was down there being prosecuted. She's seen the files. She knows all the fucking dirty details. And now she is the Department of Justice. She's the director of the Department of Justice of the United States. And magically, all of this fucking Epstein stuff is going away. So none of us trust Bondi, is really what we're saying. None of us fucking trust Bondi. And yet, for some reason, Trump is still keeping her around. Bongino and Kash had to come out for some reason. Again, another blink twice if you're okay or if you're in distress. When they're on that video saying he killed himself, there is no Epstein list. Apparently, Ghislaine Maxwell is in jail for 20 fucking years just for trafficking kids just to Jeffrey alone and nobody else. None of it fucking adds up. And that's the reason why I've been quiet on this, and I don't want to go too far into the weeds on making accusations or anything like that because we just don't have enough evidence yet. Trump was still out there saying, he's still trying to save face and saying that anything credible should be released. And again, that kind of feeds more into, I think that there is stuff that's been inserted into these files that the FBI had for all these years that's been intentionally put in there to sabotage Trump. So that's why he was saying for the longest time, release all the files. Epstein is guilty. Epstein didn't kill himself. For years he was saying that, and suddenly right now, just in the last few months, let's put the brakes on that. Hold on. Holy shit. What the fuck is this? You would think about this. This is a point I want to make. Think about this. If you were Trump and you knew you were actually guilty, why would you be so upfront, so vocal about Epstein and saying, I want to release the files and everything? Wouldn't you at least shut the fuck up and say nothing? That is what I'll be honest. If I was in that situation, I would just say nothing about it. You know, if anybody asks him about it, he's good about saying, oh, I don't know about that story. I don't know. I don't pay attention to that. That would be a safe way to do it if he's actually guilty of anything. But no, for years, he's been saying that Epstein is a dirtbag, that he kicked him out of Mar-a-Lago for being creepy to the girls, that he only flew on the plane one single time before all this pedo stuff came out, because that's what these fucking big billionaires do. They share each other's planes and shit. And he's being very vocal about releasing. Only in the last few months, all of a sudden, put a break on it. Holy shit, we need to back this up because it really looks like they found something in there that got inserted to sabotage him or to sabotage even more. It could even be that there's intentional sabotaging of our country. You know, the belief is, and I do believe that Epstein was Mossad. He was a Mossad asset, not, you know, directly Mossad. He was not Israeli, but that he's an asset of the intelligence agency of Israel. Ghislaine Maxwell is the daughter of a Mossad agent. I can't remember what his position is, but he works in Mossad. And that connection right there really looks like Epstein was being paid. We don't know where the hell he got the money from, where he got all of his billions of dollars, but it really looks like he was being used to set people up so that Mossad can have dirt on people around the world. Leaders like Prince Andrew and the Clintons and all these others. Allegedly. Everybody out there, I am not self-deletion mode. I have no intentions of self-deleting myself. Yeah, it makes no damn sense unless you look at it in that. Now, if any other evidence comes out, like if there really is more evidence that comes out that Trump is covering stuff up, and like stuff I don't even want to speculate on, I'll come on here. It's absolutely true that we're not in a cult. It's amazing also to think about that the same people who are saying MAGA is a cult, MAGA will do whatever Trump says. He's their king. He's their ultimate leader. They'll do whatever he says. And then the second one single bad thing happens, everyone's saying, look, everyone's turning against Trump. It's Trump's downfall. Well, you just said he's a king and we're a cult. If that were the case, then we would be going along with him no matter what. But we're not. We're not a cult. He's not our king. He's not a dictator. He is a man who is fallible, and we're going to hold his feet to the fire if he fucks up. That's the reality. You want to consider who's the real fucking cult? It's the one who had the fucking drooling oatmeal for brains as their fucking leader for 4 goddamn fucking years, and they're still ready to vote for him when he couldn't even fucking hold a dumping in front of the fucking Pope or fucking managed to fall upstairs, which is a magical feat no one else has been able to do, especially not a president. Yes, Chaya, yes. Mossad is Israeli's version of the CIA. And they're very well known for doing very shady shit. They are very well known for doing extremely shady shit. What's up, Jake Witt Music over on the Instagram side, if you're watching right now? What is up? This is our very first time ever going live over there. Drop a comment if you could there, Jake. I want to see if comments over on Instagram pop into my StreamYards feed over here. Again, everybody, we did this as an experiment at the beginning of the show. I was kind of low on energy because I haven't taken any supplements today. I did take a full dose of ultramethylene blue, and you can see I'm jacked the fuck up now. This stuff is amazing. Absolutely fucking works. Do go to thealexjonesstore.com/vets and get yourself some ultramethylene blue, and you'll be supporting Alex, who needs the support and love. You'll be supporting this channel here at Vets Talkin, and you'll get yourself some amazing products as well. So Jake over on Instagram says, yeah, just saying howdy, and it's not popping up on StreamYard. Okay, so that's good to know at least. That's good to know. So if I'm streaming over on Instagram, I do have to have this page pulled up. But welcome, Jake, over here to a live stream if you haven't caught over here before. And thank you for the love, Chad. I'll probably have to pull that up as a clip for YouTube short after I'm done here. Sam says, did you see that Joe Biden's lead staffer was just questioned by Congress, and he pled the fifth the entire time? I think I'm hearing that's like that they're all doing it. I think there's other people who are being questioned, and they're all pleading the fifth. They're all pleading the fifth, and no fucking surprise. No damn surprise. It's either they plead the fifth or it's I do not recall. And you can't do that with this case because the whole I do not recall is always about like, okay, well, maybe it's a document or it's a specific incident. You're not going to sit there and say, I do not recall for 4 fucking years if Joe Biden was drooling and incapable of piecing together an entire fucking whole sentence. So, yeah, they're just all going to stay completely fucking quiet on that. If anything... there's enough to, with the auto pen thing right now that heads are going to roll on this. I don't think Congress is going to let up on this. At least if they fucking don't. Holy shit. I mean, if they do let up. The auto pen thing is mind blowing. If there's any real justice out there, then the auto pen situation is going to find stuff like the Fauci and Hunter Biden and so many of these other people who were given preemptive pardons, which is just fucking ridiculous. Apparently it's not completely unheard of for that to happen, but usually it's for like a case that could be upcoming. Then they get a preemptive pardon, but to just be given a blanket pardon to somebody like, Fauci, who has no current convictions or anything coming up, or like so many other people, so many other members of the family and everything, given preemptive pardons for what? They're not under investigation, not yet, but obviously they knew they would be because the entire Biden family is corrupt as fuck and has been using our taxpayer dollars just to load their fucking pockets. Oh, that's another one. Did y'all see the situation with the fires in California? Holy fuck. I didn't even realize this. One, I saw an amazing video earlier. I knew that Trump held a press conference with Bass, the incompetent fucking mayor of Los Angeles. And she was out there. I never saw this clip. Like, I knew there was a press conference, but I saw other clips about it. I never saw this part where she was saying that residents will not be allowed to go back to their place, that the city and the state will pay for the recovery and the removal of all of the debris. One of the residents was questioning, like, wait a minute, I want to do that. I don't care if you pay for it. I want to go clean up my own place and I want to rebuild my own home. And she's saying, but it doesn't matter because we'll pay for it and we'll take care of that for you. And Trump chimed in. And said, well, now, wait a minute. He just wants to go. He wants to do it. Why can't we let him do it? What's the purpose? Everything there is already burnt. It's already burnt. There's no danger. No, but she says, no, but it's dangerous. We can't allow them to go there. Why not? It's Trump. My impression is not that good with this. Why can't he? Everything's already burnt. The fire's out. There's no other fire. Why can't he just go in? He can go in and recover his own property. Why can't he do that? Well, I mean, we can't. And try to do a Trump voice to scratch the crap out of my throat. No, it's crazy that Karen Bass is sitting there, this incompetent mayor, corrupt fucking mayor, and insisting that her citizens can't go back to their homes, that the city is going to remove all their shit, remove all their belongings. And then claimed that it'll be a matter of weeks and then they can go back. We're at 6 months later. 6 months later, and apparently some people have managed to get back in, but there are a lot of people who have not been allowed to go back to their homes. Maybe they could go in and find, dude, there are fireproof safes. Think about that. Imagine if you have a fireproof safe, you're like, dude, our fucking, all of our shit is in that safe. It's fireproof. Let me go get my fucking safe. And people haven't been allowed to go back in. Now we're hearing that there's a lot of stuff going on, that there are projects in place that corrupt fucking Gavin Newsom is planning on taking over all of that land and building all these new pet projects that he wants, that him and his friends will be able to profit off of. Taking the land of all those people who live there, taking all that land, clear cutting it, and taking that and turning it into state land to be able to build whatever the fuck they want, build all these new projects. And obviously there'll be low income housing and everything, all kinds of stuff that him and his friends can make money from, taking advantage of their citizens. Sick shit, man. Obviously, normally I'd bring evidence, look this stuff up yourself. I always tell you guys, don't just take my word for it. Look that stuff up yourself. I didn't even save any of that. It's just something that just popped in my mind. I saw that them talking about that earlier today. But look that stuff up. Judge for yourself. I always say that. Just judge for yourself. Don't ever just take my word for anything on here. Please, for the love of God, do your own research. All right, what are you guys saying on here? Permits have still not been approved. I know, 6 months later, man. It's fucked up. Sam says, and yet she allowed Prince Harry and Meghan Markle to tour people's burned homes for a publicity stunt, and before the owners were like, I didn't even know about that. Wow. Fuck that. She wants to seize their properties and their possessions. Yep, no doubt. Yeah, it's fucked up. Could that be another reason why the fire response is so bad? Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. That was another point they were making. If you look at how fucked up the situation was, you could not have coordinated a better result to just completely torched the area. It was absolutely completely intentional. They're saying that somebody knew someone who was in a rehab facility in LA, when the winds were picking up. It was the winds that started the fire. So before the fire even started, for safety precautions, because there could be a fire, this area had their electricity shut down. So he was texting his friend and said, hey man, we can't even do anything. You know, power shut down. We don't have any TV or anything. So they were doing preemptive in case a fire could start. When the actual fire started and the fire was blazing all over the place, protocol is turn the electricity off, because guess what? All those power lines can start more fires and make things worse. They left it all on. They left all the electricity on. So you know what happened? Made things worse. The winds kept on picking up, power lines were blowing over, and it was starting more fucking fires. Then on top of that, yeah, the fire hydrants. There was no water. They turned off all the fucking water that went in to feed the fire hydrants. It was all shut off. They didn't have any fucking water. There was more. It's like the firefighter response. It's like, if I remember right, they were holding firefighters off from going into the area they're holding people off from going in and fighting fires. There was like one thing after another that just all completely added up to this, what can only be an absolutely intentional operation to torch that fucking land. These people are pure fucking evil, man. Pure fucking evil. They have no problem. Absolutely no fucking problem doing all that shit to their own fucking people. Why does anybody live in California? I don't understand. That's beautiful. Yeah, it's beautiful there. It's beautiful in Florida too. Hell, it's beautiful on the coast of Texas. I've been there. It's beautiful. Go somewhere else. Get the hell out of California. What do you got here? A game developer in the Palisades actually shared a YouTube video how him and his neighbor had to create a neighborhood firefighting group to save their homes. Wow. Well, that's how it used to be. Back in the day, you know, when you had the fire battalions, when you would hear, you know, the bells ring when they have, you know, the fire would be on a horse and buggy. When you'd hear the bells going off, that was actually meant to indicate to neighbors, hey, come out here and help us. And people would come out and, you know, help, you know, do the chain for the water buckets and everything. It was a community effort to help out. Just like it was a community effort to protect our neighborhoods with the militia back in the day. That's why it was required that every single military age male, even boys above a certain age, it was a requirement. It was a law that you had to have a firearm. There wasn't restrictions on who was allowed to. You were supposed to have one. And if anything happened, you were expected as a man, even if you were a boy, you were expected as a man to come out and fight to protect your neighborhood, your neighbors, your community. And we've gotten so far away from that. We got so damn far away from that. They did it because a firefighter friend told them that they would not be able to save everything, and the only chance they had was to do it themselves. Yeah. Yep. Messed up shit, man. I wish I could play this. If anybody is just popping on for some reason, I have to use Firefox now. It's the only way I can actually get better audio, but I'm sacrificing audio for the fact that Firefox is not working right with StreamYard. I can't pull up my tabs. So I can't play the tabs up here. But we got the new Naked Gun. They did a remake of the Naked Gun. And it has Liam Neeson and Pamela Anderson in it. When I first saw the trailer, I only saw it for a brief instance. I saw the beginning of it, and I saw Liam Neeson in there, and he says, I'm with the police squad. And immediately it just kind of seemed like something's a little off. And then there's, it's Liam Neeson being Liam Neeson. But then it's like, okay, there's something goofy about this. I get that. And I'm sitting there, I'm watching, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck I'm looking at. Okay, so it's meant to be kind of a kind of a silly, funny police movie. And then at the end it says The Naked Gun. Like, what the fuck? What? That's not The Naked Gun. No. Fuck you. No, dude. The Naked Gun is full fucking camp. It is completely self-aware of how ridiculously silly it is. Just like Airplane. The Naked Gun is a ridiculously over-the-top, silly fucking movie. You know, somebody tell me who was it that played the original Naked Gun? White-haired dude. I can't remember if he was blonde or what. I think he was white-haired. But he was a serious actor. He was also in Airplane. But you know, he played with this serious type of slapstick comedy, whereas Liam Neeson is just playing serious Liam Neeson with weird shit going around him is what it looks like. It doesn't look good. Leslie Nelson. Is it Leslie Nelson? I thought it was Leslie Nielsen. I know it's definitely Leslie. But in any case, yeah. Yeah, that original one, this new trailer, that does not look like, that's like they're trying to make like a more serious modern version of The Naked Gun, and there's no way it's gonna work, man. That does not look good at all. You know, even if they're trying to make like for a modern generation, like it looks way too serious. Leslie Nielsen, okay, yeah, Leslie Nielsen. It's like you got the eyes. You put the I on the wrong word in that first one. Yeah, this the Leslie Nielsen one back in 7, I think maybe it was an 80s movie. Was classic. Same with Airplane. God, I mean they could end up fucking making a remake of Airplane and watch it'll be like Top Gun with a couple of jokes thrown in is what they'll end up fucking making. Yeah, they can't come up with anything fucking new. They're shy. Just nothing. Sad but true. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up here. I wasn't planning on going for very long. We did manage to do an hour 20 here. I appreciate all y'all. I'm gonna definitely have to figure out what the fuck is going on with this. I was planning on maybe even trying to use Rumble Studios. It probably would have been better to experiment with Rumble Studios than to try to do StreamYard today, because I know at least on Rumble Studios, I'm sure I would have been able to pull up tabs and clips and stuff. So, oh well, shit show. Don't care. Like I said, good chill day. Want to relax, take it easy, recover from my my medical procedure yesterday, which may or may not have been a penile downgrade surgery. Reduction, that's the word I was looking for. Obviously that's some bullshit.
Why the fuck you lying?
Oh, my back hurts. I need a reduction. No, guys. Let's see. I don't know. I will be going over on Courtney Brooke. She has a big like 24-hour stream she's going to be doing. Can't remember what day I think it's this weekend. I'm definitely going to pop on there at some point on Saturday. Go subscribe over Courtney Brooke. Look up Courtney Brooke. She'll pop up. And I'll pop on there at some point. She's going to have on a bunch of other people. I think Mikey's going to go over there. A few others. So, guys, thank you very much for checking this out. I love all of you. Thank you for being here on Knife Hands. Maybe if Saturday, we'll see. Make sure you guys have the bell rung for notifications, and maybe I'll do another Skin Max Saturday or something on Saturday. We'll see. All right. Thank you guys. Love you all. Everybody on here. Thank you for everybody chatting. Thank you, Chaya, Wayne, Sam, all of you guys. Appreciate y'all. Everybody who's lurking in the back over on Instagram, on Twitter, all that good stuff. And thank you all for being here. Remember to double tap that like and subscribe if you haven't already, and share us out there with everybody, because you don't got to be a vet to be here. Just don't get butthurt. You've been warned.